Welcome back to Trivianics. Today we are diving into the scriptures with a massive 50-question Old Testament challenge. Track your score and let us know in the comments how many you get right. Don't forget to subscribe before we start. Are you ready? Let's go! First up, let's test your basics. Here is the easy level. Who was the very first man created by God according to the book of Genesis? Adam. What kind of vessel did Noah build to survive the Great Flood? A barge, an ark, or a galleon? An ark! Which leader was chosen by God to deliver the Israelites out of Egypt and through the Red Sea? Moses. What young shepherd boy defeated the giant Philistine warrior named Goliath? David. Who was the first woman created, who was tempted by the serpent to eat the forbidden fruit? Eve. How many stone tablets containing the 10 Commandments did God give to Moses on the mountain? 1, 2, or 3? 2. Who is known as the father of many nations, whom God commanded to move to the land of Canaan? Abraham. What judge of Israel was blessed with superhuman strength from his long hair? Samson, Gideon, or Samuel? Samson. Which prophet was thrown into a den of lions but survived completely unharmed? Daniel. Which prophet was swallowed by a giant fish after trying to run away from God's command to go to Nineveh? Jonah. Which young boy was called by God in the middle of the night while sleeping in the temple near the priest Eli? Samuel. According to Genesis, who was the firstborn son of Adam and Eve who killed his younger brother Abel? Cain. What structure did humanity attempt to build to reach the heavens, leading God to scatter their languages? The Tower of Babel. Where did Adam and Eve live before they were expelled for eating the forbidden fruit? Garden of Eden. Who was Abraham's wife, who gave birth to Isaac in her very old age? Sarah. Through which body of water did the Israelites escape on dry ground while being pursued by the Egyptian army? The Red Sea. Who was the son Abraham was asked to sacrifice as a test of his faith? Ishmael, Isaac, or Jacob? Isaac. Nice job on the basics. Now let's step it up. Moving on to the medium level. Which king of Israel was famous for his wisdom and for building the first temple in Jerusalem? Solomon. Who led the Israelites across the Jordan River and caused the walls of Jericho to fall down? Joshua. Which loyal Moabite woman chose to stay with her mother-in-law Naomi and later became the great-grandmother of King David? Ruth. Which prophet was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind by a chariot of fire? Elijah. Who was the Philistine woman who tricked Samson into revealing the secret of his strength? Delilah, Jezebel, or Esther? Delilah. Which righteous man suffered immense personal losses but refused to curse God, remaining faithful through his trials? Job. Which Jewish queen saved her people from a massive plot to destroy them in the Persian Empire? Esther. On which mountain did Moses receive the 10 Commandments from God? Mount Sinai. Who was the older sister of Moses and Aaron, who led the Hebrew women in a dance of celebration after crossing the sea? Miriam. Who was Jacob's twin brother who sold his birthright for a bowl of red lentil stew? Esau. Which patriarch wrestled with an angel overnight and was given the new name of Israel? Jacob. Who was Moses' older brother who served as his spokesman and became the first high priest of Israel? Aaron. What was the miraculous bread-like food that rained down from heaven to feed the Israelites in the wilderness? Manna. What was the name of the giant Philistine champion from Gath, whom David defeated with a single stone? Goliath. Who was the only female judge of Israel mentioned in the Bible? Deborah. Which wicked queen of Israel was married to King Ahab and famously persecuted the prophets of God? Jezebel. What sign did God place in the clouds as a covenant promise to never destroy the earth with a flood again? A rainbow. Wow, you made it this far. But it won't be easy from here. Get ready for the hard level. Who was the mysterious king of Salem and priest of God Most High, to whom Abraham gave a tenth of everything? Melchizedek. Who is recorded in the Bible as having the longest lifespan and died at the age of 969 years? Methuselah. Which powerful Babylonian king conquered Jerusalem, destroyed the temple, and took the Jews into exile? Nebuchadnezzar. Which Babylonian king saw a mysterious hand writing a message of doom on the wall during a royal feast? Belshazzar. Which judge of Israel laid out a wool fleece to test God's will and led a tiny army of only 300 men? Gideon. Who was the arrogant royal vizier in the book of Esther who plotted to hang Mordecai and destroy the Jews? Haman. Who was the wealthy landowner of Bethlehem who married Ruth and became an ancestor of Jesus? Boaz. Which rebellious son of King David caught his long hair in the branches of an oak tree during a battle? Absalom. Which prophet succeeded Elijah, performed many miracles, and healed the Syrian commander Naaman of leprosy? Elisha. Who was struck dead by God for touching the Ark of the Covenant to steady it when the oxen stumbled? Uzzah. Which righteous young king of Judah repaired the temple and rediscovered the long-lost book of the law? Josiah. What creature spoke to the prophet Balaam to warn him that an angel with a drawn sword was blocking his path? A donkey. What was the name of the mountain where Elijah challenged the 450 prophets of Baal to a contest of fire? Mount Carmel. Which judge of Israel made a tragic vow to sacrifice the first thing that came out of his house to meet him after his victory? Jephthah. Which son of Solomon succeeded him as king and caused the United Kingdom of Israel to split into two nations? Rehoboam. Which minor prophet wrote a book containing a famous prayer of faith, ending with the promise that the righteous shall live by his faith? Habakkuk. And that wraps up our 50 Old Testament questions. How did you do? Share your score in the comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe to Trivianics for more daily brain training.